I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So the news we all have been waiting for, huh? Or some news that we as Vikings fans probably have been waiting for. The Vikings activate, elevate, whatever you want to call it, Daniel Jones to the 53-man roster ahead of the Rams playoff game. Whoa, you hear me? Now, what does this mean, dog? Now, it's an article. I might get into it. I might not. Just depending on the vibe and how I'm feeling and if I want to even read the article, dog. Heavy, you hear me? Because we all know why the Vikings would elevate Daniel Jones at this time. Well, the reason we would presume they did it because they can potentially earn more draft picks, right? More draft picks, huh? Compository draft picks. All right, bet. Now, understand that would seem like the sensible reason, maybe the only reason, but how about maybe it's not the only reason, huh? Heavy, hands down, man down. Now, of course, let's say that was a factor, but it may be other factors like maybe KOC plans to utilize Daniel Jones in the red zone, maybe in some packages, maybe versus the Rams, and not only the Rams, but so on and so on as they make a playoff push, a playoff run. Huh? You hear me? Heavy, dog. Let's think about it for real. All of a sudden, out of the blue, they want to elevate Daniel Jones. Come on, bruh. Now I know they playing the game. At the end of the day, it's a business. It could be it's a real NFL business, so it could be a business move. But I think it has the potential to be much more than that. Now you know the Vikings have seen KOC has seen firsthand what Daniel Jones can do when he's at his A game, when he's playing good ball. KOC, the Vikings defense, you hear me? We saw it in 2022. The whole fan base saw Daniel Jones single-handedly beat the Vikings. Let's be real about it, dog. It's not called disrespect. Let's just be real about it here. He dominated the Vikings, him and Saquon. Heavy, you hear me? Period. So KOC knows what he can do or is capable of. And KOC, we know what he does with quarterbacks, how he works his magic, huh? Great coach, no denying it. QB whisperer, etc. Huh? So this little time he has had with Daniel Jones, how do we know that he hasn't came up with a plan, a scheme, a last minute, last second insertion of Daniel Jones packages, playbooks just for him? I mean, come on. You don't think Daniel Jones can learn a playbook quickly and swiftly, especially if it's not the whole playbook, huh? I mean, he's an NFL quarterback at the end of the day. This guy has NFL playoff experience at the end of the day. So what are we really talking about here? As far as years experience, playoff experience, reps in big games, he has way more than Sam Darnold, right? No cap. So hear me out, dog, for real. And fire them comments up. Let me know if you agree or disagree so far in the video. And like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell, huh? Support the channel. Support the grind for real. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw. Heavy, yeah, huh? You hear me? But he has experience. He can play ball. Now with the Giants, he didn't play his best ball, but the Giants were piss poor from coaching staff, from players, etc. But they got some weapons. They had some weapons here or there, dog. They drafted a good rookie receiver, but it wasn't enough. The Giants have a lot of holes and positions to address, huh? Heavy, bruh. So Daniel Jones never was in a great situation. And you got to admit, when he was playing good football, he made people, his receivers around him better. So let's not ignore that fact. It could be much more to it than just the Vikings trying to potentially earn a compository draft pick in some later rounds. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked if we see Daniel Jones enter the game at some point in time versus the Rams. Oh yeah, no cap. Whether it's goal line, 4th and 1, 3rd and short, etc., whatever. I think KOC will utilize him in some way eventually. And if not, all right, cool. I would much rather the Vikings have Daniel Jones as their second string quarterback rather than a Nick Mullins. You hear me? A Nick Mullins. Kill that noise, cap, bruh. Really had people in my chat talking about put Nick Mullins in. Are you kidding me? Don't disrespect Sam Darnold like that, baby. Have more respect, huh? One bad game and you shit on the man. You was just on the man's nuts, dog. Period. You was just on his nuts, dog. Heavy, you hear me? So what we really doing here? What are we really doing here? Point blank, period. But Daniel Jones, a big body. What is he, 6'5", 6'4", 2-something plus pounds, can run like a horse, way more mobile in the pocket. You know, he can move around much more better in the pocket than Sam Darnold, can scramble. His scrambling abilities is at a high level. You hear me? A high level. He can make things happen. Once again, a big body. So it's a lot of options KOC has. You hear me, dog? Goal line, red zone, all that, dog. All that, bro. Period. Okay. So let's not ignore that fact. Now, we could come in and really battle and compete with Sam Darnold and, potentially take his spot in the playoffs. Come on, bro. How rare is that? But let's say, I'm not saying that will happen. Let's say Sam Darnold starts out bad versus the Rams, huh? Starts out piss poor once again. And it's evident, it's clear to see. He can't handle the big lights, the big time moments, the big time situations, huh? Who's to say that KLC won't pull the plug and insert Daniel Jones as a starter, dog? It would be very rare. It would be a very rare and ambitious move at that. Certified, guaranteed. Very similar to Joshua Dobbs last year, dog. Heavy, period. And if you think about it, KOC has had more time with Daniel Jones than he had with Josh Dobbs, correct? He had Joshua Dobbs for what, a week? Not even a week, not even that much, that many days. And Joshua Dobbs came out and balled, right? Of course, he caught the NFL by surprise. And sooner or later, the real Joshua Dobbs stood up, dog. Stand it up, stood up, came out for real. His true colors showed. He is who he is, what he is, but he had a good, solid ride. That's what KOC can do. That's the sign of a great coach. Get the maximum. I repeat, the maximum out of a player. He did that with Mullins, Dobbs, dog, Kirk Cousins, heavy, Sam Darnold, heavier. Who's to say he hasn't done it with Daniel Jones in the little time they have spent together? Period, no cap. So let's think about it all the way around. You understand me? You dig me? You get my drift, huh? So Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, it could go like that. Now I'm expecting for Darnold to bounce back. I want him to bounce back. You hear me, dog? But it's that question there. It's that if there because of the performance, the horrific performance he put on, displayed versus the Lions. You will understand why people would say, huh? Oh, he was rattled. He's not ready. That's the real Sam Darnold. It's over with. It's over with. Get him out of there, dog. Oh, it's JJ definitely. It's JJ definitely. No re-signing, no franchising, etc. You hear me? Period, dog. So it's good reason for that. But I think people are jumping the gun, not giving this man enough respect, not believing in the Vikings or him enough, period. Because if you observe him the whole season, dog, you could clearly see he's had a rough patch before. Moments just like this, playing good ball, then boom, drastically starts to play horrible, piss poor, dog, stupid interceptions, etc. He had a little stretch, what, a 3-game stretch? But when he nipped it in the bud, he nipped it in the bud, huh? Took care of that problem, took care of that issue, boy. And you disrespect him like that after one game? Say he has no chance? Oh, no, he is who he is? But y'all was just celebrating him on his nuts after the Packers game, though, huh? Yeah, the Packers game, though. Come on, bro, stop the cap. Stop the cap, my boy. But Daniel Jones, I like it. I love it. Oh, I bet he is crazy on Madden. Gotta try him out. Hey, make sure you follow my gaming channel. Yeah, big SKOL, you hear me? Heavy, let's get a. Oh, man, Daniel Jones. What do you think? Let me know. Fire them comments up, you hear me? Let me know for real. Do you think Daniel Jones will be utilized? Can he be utilized? I picture him goal line, red zone, 4th and 1. You hear me, dog? 2nd and 1, etc. Play action, boot left, boot right. Get to the end zone, dog. Get to the power line, huh, heavy? No cap, dog. You hear me? For real. Let's get it, man. That's what competition is about. We can't forget this guy was a first round pick. Had some good years of ball with no weapons on a bad team. Heavy, you hear me, dog? You could say what average coaching or coaches who didn't want to deal with him. We saw the similar thing with Kirk. Heavy, huh? You know what it is, bruh. Mike Zimmer didn't want to deal with Kirk. Kevin O'Connell comes in, deals with him quickly and swiftly. I'm sure it was difficult with that diva, you hear me? That character, you hear me? That deceitful quarterback, you hear me? Smiling in KOC's face, talking about discount, acting like they got a real bond, real relationship. Heavy. He just wanted a check. And when he didn't get his check, guess what? He left. And that hometown discount left with him. But let's not dwell in the past, huh? Let's not dwell in the past. No cap, you hear me? But look out for Daniel Jones. Stay aware. Stay aware of him entering the game. No cap. And the Sam Darnold coming there playing around. Lacking, you hear me? Playing piss poor. Being scary. Acting like he ain't ready for the moment. Guess what? I guarantee you will see Daniel Jones. Yeah. Let's get it, dog. Let's get it, bruh. Playoff football is here. If the Vikings ain't turned up, what the hell are y'all doing, dog? If fans ain't turned up, turn your fan card in, dog. Have you hear me, big dog? Yeah, big SKOL here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell. Support the grind. Support the channel. It takes less than 1 second, huh? You hear me? SKOL Vikes. Win, lose, or draw forever. Yeah.